Welcome back to another episode of our adventures in Coron. In this video, I'll be taking you with me to explore one of the island's most famous destinations, Twin Lagoon. We'll also be diving in the midst of a sunken warship and finish it off with an epic sunset. At the end of the video, I'll share my personal and honest opinion on what it felt like to go on a solo backpacking trip for the first time and what I thought of Coron.
Alright gang, Chris. Yep. Gang, I'll pick up your key. Alright, sweet, let's get in. I think we're here with a bunch of other people too. Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah, just see. And we're on the way, last one. This is going to be the last tour for the series that will wrap up the Corons trip. So I heard today we're going to 4 different locations. The one I'm really after, thank you. The one I'm really after to get to is in Twin Lagoon. But it looks like a small group this time. I think there's only maybe about 5 of us, 6. Unless they're all here, then 20. But let's see how this one goes.
For your safety, everyone, anything you can see under, you can loop, but you can never touch it. We will not allow you to slip into the Corons. Just keep on floating. Okay, so everyone, our traveling time going to our first stop should travel approximately at least 20 minutes. Level of comfort is very high.
Just arrived in Twin Lagoon. And I just can't get sick of these sights. These limestone cliffs just towering and encompassing the whole area. I mean, it's a little bit touristy. There's definitely a lot of boats. Can't get over that, but nonetheless, the sight of the whole place is just insane. And these a couple minutes to swim around here, but the waters look amazing. Like, you get this sort of emerald green. You get these emerald green waters coming through, and apparently it's not really that good for, I guess, diving because there's not much to see. But apparently it's good for snorkeling. The reason why it's called Twin Lagoon is it's where 2 different lagoons meet, so hence they don't get a name. But the way the water works is that, I don't know the word for it, but 70% fresh water, 30% salt water, similar to Kayangan Lake yesterday. But I'm keen to see what the drone views look like up in the air, so I'll take the drone up now and we'll see what sort of shots we can get, and we'll have a look at it. Finished up with some of the drone shots and the views are insane. I can't wait to edit these ones and show you guys what it looks like, maybe post edit, but I haven't seen anything like this so far, and I'm so glad we booked this tour, because there's no way you could leave Coron without seeing Twin Lagoon, and it is definitely one of the things you have to book. Highly recommend it. I haven't even been in the water yet, that's how beautiful it is. But let's go for a dip and let's see what we can see.
And despite being told Twin Lagoon wasn't that good for diving, it was surprisingly pretty nice. Just like the other locations we've been to in previous episodes, Twin Lagoon had amazing coral and sea life. I wish I could show you more of it, but my GoPro case got a little foggy. And after 45 minutes of swimming, we headed over to Skeleton Wreck. This is actually where we first got to practice freediving and one of my personal favorite dive spots, as you get to explore a Japanese supply ship that was hit by an airstrike in World War II, and the depths range anywhere between 5 to 22 meters.
Last day here in Coron, and as you know, yesterday we didn't make it for the sunset. Today we kind of just rushed from the port because I didn't know if we were going to have time or not. And a couple of the guys from the tour joined me in, and it was a really cool way to kind of just go over that hill. 700 steps kind of felt like nothing, although I was absolutely panting. I was unsure if the sun would come out to play, but have a look at this, guys. Made it. Blessed for this last night. Made it here by chance. Joined by awesome company and a great photographer. Love it. Best. So just enjoy the sunset a little longer and then head downstairs and find those bees we're looking for.
Now it's worth mentioning we also visited Kayangan Lake, which we covered in a previous vlog, so I didn't think it was worth showing again. But having gone to 3 well-known and stunning destinations in one tour made the package absolutely worth it. We spent the rest of the afternoon getting to know each other, sharing stories of our travels and personal lives as we watched the sunset over Coron town. It was so interesting meeting other travellers from around the world with their unique stories to tell. It was a short but beautiful connection that further deepened my love for travel. To top it all off, we shared some more laughs over a couple of drinks before calling it a night. Now, I was a little sad knowing that just as I was getting settled into Coron, our time here was coming to an end.
Good morning, guys. Just finished taking a shower, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating already. That's an idea of, I guess, the kind of weather you can expect here where you start sweating in the shower. And I've just ordered breakfast, tuna and cheese omelette. But I just wanted to touch base as sort of a closing statement on this leg of the trip. I can't tell you how amazing the last couple of days have been. I mean, from the start of the trip, I didn't really know what to expect, right? It was my first time not just doing a solo trip, but doing it in I guess a backpacker style fashion, staying in a hostel with shared accommodation with 11 strangers that I knew nothing about. And I think those are just the common worries and hesitations of anyone that's wanted to go on a solo trip before. But I can't tell you enough how much I truly recommend doing it. As for Coron itself, all I can say is it's a truly beautiful corner of the country that I would highly recommend. Is it a party town? Absolutely not. So if that's something that you're after, then this might not be the place for you, because Coron seems to be one of those, I guess, places that becomes a central hub where everyone stays and goes back to during the night, and then everyone's really off doing their day tours, visiting the various different islands and beaches. I know there are definitely other parts of Coron that are worth visiting. We did go to Marcilla Beach, which was amazing, but everything that is worth seeing is a fair bit of a drive away from the main town. The town itself is quite niche, it's quite small, and if I could probably sum it up, it really just gives me a bit of those Bali vibes where you get these gorgeous little cafes right next to these sari stores and little stalls selling homemade fried chicken and street food. If you're looking to rest and relax and maybe just recuperate a little bit and just have some time to yourself, then Coron is definitely a must-see destination. As for the backpacking portion of it, I can't tell you and I can't recommend it enough to go out there and just experience the world for yourself for a minute. Does it get lonely? Yeah, at times, but I'm someone that enjoys my own company anyway, and if that's not something you're used to, you will learn, because it's in those moments that you learn so much more about yourself that probably may not have even been in scope before. And on top of that, you learn to appreciate true, genuine connections, because you've got such a finite amount of time to maybe connect with someone and seeing like-minded people and those with the same energy as you. Not everyone's going to be for you, and you're not going to be for everyone, and that's the beauty in it. I would recommend 2, 3, maybe 4 days tops here. I did 5, which 4.5 I guess, because right now we're just kind of waiting for our flight later at 4 p.m. I've only shown, I guess, maybe a small portion on the beauty that Coron has to offer. Very easy to understand why people do fall in love with this place and why it's considered one of the top destinations in the Philippines. That pretty much wraps up this leg of the trip. Thank you once again, guys, for joining me on this one. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I've enjoyed sharing the experience with you. Please join me in the next part of the trip, where I'll be taking you with me to Luzon. If you've been looking for a family-orientated trip to the Philippines, but you've never known where to go or what to see or what to do, this is going to be the one for you. And if you're just curious, come watch anyway, because the adventures are always going to be fun. So thank you again, guys. I'll see you in the next one. And with that, peace. Let's go enjoy some breakfast.